Alright guys, today I've got another face-to-face video because I want to get this video up today. Basically we're going to be talking about what's going to happen to Great Adventure in the future, because if you guys didn't know, they're changing their name to Six Flags Great Adventure Resort, and that's kind of big, especially considering their new president came from Universal, which is obviously a resort, like pretty successful one too. I think we're going to see a lot of big things come to Great Adventure in the future. So let's get started with the near future. Obviously, we've got Flash and Savannah Sunset coming next year. That's just the beginning. This place is going to become the new flagship for the Six Flags Cedar Fair chain. Guaranteed. There's no way Cedar Fair allows Cedar Point to stay on top. They've just got no land over there at CP. And also just Great Adventure. They've got the Philadelphia market, the New York City. They've just got a stupid amount of space to work with for new additions. I mean, it's a no-brainer. If I was the president, I would definitely make Great Adventure my flagship, which is what they're doing, so good job. In terms of new additions coming in the future, I think 2025, we're going to see an Intamin multi-launch, definitely similar to Velocicoaster. Again, maybe try to replicate that success a little bit, which I definitely think they will, especially if they do get it, like if they do get a custom layout, if they don't go with one of these like Tehran, Red Fire off-the-shelf models, they get like a really cool looking custom model, like Spitfire coming to Six Flags Qiddiya. That's going to be huge for the park, because I know El Toro's my personal favorite coaster, but I know people like my dad who just won't ride it, period, because it's so brutally rough. So for a lot of people, Great Adventure needs that ultra elite coaster. So yeah, that'll definitely fill that void if they get a coaster on par with like Velocicoaster or even Tehran. Like Tehran with its theming is fantastic looking, but yeah, don't pull on all speeds on us, Six Flags, I beg you. After 2025, though, this is really where a lot of people aren't thinking ahead this far, and I kind of want to, down to like 2028 at least. 2026, we're just going to see some park improvements, I think. Nothing too huge. I think they're definitely going to focus on other parks in the chain that year. I don't think it's going to be anything major. 2027, I honestly see them opening up a huge new hotel. I'm not going to lie. It makes sense. It makes way too much sense. Savannah Sunset isn't going to be enough if they receive the attendance they want. So they've got to add that huge new hotel in, like Hotel Breakers or any of the Disney ones or Universal, anything like that. I think where could it go? There's a prime plot of real estate right behind the parking lot, kind of by the old gas station, but even further beyond that point, like there's so much space you could use by that. Then it's just walk right into the park. You don't have to pay for parking, nothing. Yeah, that's prime real estate for that. And you don't really have to give up anything in the park either for that. Like any future expansions or anything, you could still do that, but just have the hotel there. So I think that's one thing that's almost guaranteed in the future. However, I think in 2028, we're going to receive another huge coaster. So within 3 years after getting that Intamin multi-launch, I think we're going to receive another huge addition. What could it be? Well, yeah, no one has any idea, but I've got a few options I'm thinking of, all right? Number one could be an Axis. Definitely could be an Axis. If Transformers goes well at the 7 parks, you know, it could spread like wildfire. Seems like a Six Flags thing to do. You know, Cedar Fair kind of likes S&S. Six Flags definitely does. So, wouldn't be surprised if they get an Axis. Definitely wouldn't. I don't know. I'm not really super high on the Axis model, but what do I know? It hasn't opened yet, and I haven't been on the prototype. Other possibilities could be a Giga. I'm praying it's not a B&M Giga, dude. Like, I get it. A lot of people like Fury, but it ain't all that. It ain't all that, I'm telling you. You go on Fury, it's just not even close to I-305. So hoping for an Intamin or Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. All right. These are my fingers crossed. We're getting a mock Giga. That would be, dude. I want that so bad. Oh my god. Please, someone get a mock Giga. I don't care if it's Great Adventure or goddamn Sylvan Beach. Please, someone get a mock Giga. I want to see what that looks like so bad. Backwards facing seat on that too, or spinning seat, anything like that. That's guaranteed best coaster in the world for sure. Other possibilities. I mean, it could be a kind of not cheap B&M because they're not cheap, but you know, like cookie cutter B&M wing dive, any of those options definitely wouldn't be ideal. Could it be an Exa-coaster? Definitely not. They're not topping King to Ka there. I think they're done with the height record. They've had their time. Their time's up. Yeah, they're not going to get it back. They're not going to try for it. Definitely not. The only other possibility I could really see, Mach Extreme Spinner. Again, going back to Mach, so I really like Mach. I really want to see either, again, the Giga / Hyper or a Mach Extreme Spinner. I think the Extreme Spinner would work best, though, because they don't have anything like that. They have Joker, obviously, but that's definitely not the same thing. I think an actual spinning coaster is something they definitely need. I don't think it would be a family coaster. I think they're going really big. It also could be one of these like new crazy like ultra dimensional coasters that Intamin and Sally Dark Rides are teaming up to do. Because if they want to be more like a resort, they could add a wild dark ride, like either dark ride like Pirates of the Caribbean Battle for Sunken Treasure level, or just again do one of these Intamin Sally Dark Ride hybrid things, which those could be really cool if they do them right. Even something like Mission Ferrari or Movie Park Studios, like those look cool too. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see something like that, especially knowing they want to go down the resort route kinda. But overall, it's gonna be a wild decade for Great Adventure. I'm telling you, this is gonna be by far the best coaster collection in the world. Probably the best park in the world too. I'm not gonna lie. It's already. I'm not gonna reveal where it is in my park rankings, but it's really high. I'm kind of biased. I've kind of been going here a while, but yeah, Great Adventure's future is definitely brighter than any other parks in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think about the direction of Great Adventure in the future. Make sure like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.